on that. My name is Kristen Wyatt. I think it says that on there. Maybe it's my maiden name, but and I really appreciate you guys hopping on tonight, taking some time out of your evening to take a look at this. And I do want to share a little bit about not just our products. We have some incredible scientifically validated products that are helping literally thousands of people from all over the place, and really just the amazing vehicle that those products can be, but also a little bit about the business side that we have too. I actually got into this industry reluctantly. I've been very, very, very skeptical about this type of thing, really home-based businesses in general, for years now. The only thing I really knew about this industry was my mom had a ton of Tupperware and a ton of lipstick and makeup all over the place, and we didn't have a pink Cadillac or anything, so I didn't know how legit it was. But I started to learn a little bit about the validity of the industry, because on one side I was so skeptical and I didn't like being spammed by my friends on social media and hit over the head, with people trying to sell me things. But then here I was on the other side of my mouth talking about how nice it would be to have a little bit more flexibility. I had just had my son. He's 4 years old now. His name is Jude. And my husband, Dwayne, and I would talk and dream about this idea of having a little bit more flexibility, being able to not miss out on any moments, not having more of a marriage than just quick, before bed, we're chit-chatting about our day just to then do it all over again, right? We wanted to have a little bit more customization and ultimately to be able to design our life a little bit more on our terms. And so really that's what this industry has done for us. I'm really grateful to have been able to retire my husband from a job that really wasn't bringing him fulfillment so he could pursue a dream of his, but also just the people we've been able to impact, this ripple effect with this product line, because it is impacting so many people's lives. And I can't wait to share with you guys a little bit about those and a few stories along the way. So I am going to share my screen and tell you why my husband and I specifically chose this company to partner with. Can you guys see this okay? Will somebody give me a thumbs up? Perfect. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to go over a couple of things with you guys, but I think no matter who you are on this call tonight, I think that we all have those dreams or thoughts or things that we've wanted to do in our life, but we've kind of buried them down. I don't know if you guys can relate, but like I was mentioning, I'm really passionate on people being able to live life on their terms, because what I realized is that as I had more time, as I had more financial freedom, if you will, more flexibility, all these dreams that I had buried back in the day when I was younger started to resurface again. And I was able to unlock some of those things. And I think we all have those. We all have those things we maybe put to the side because they weren't a safe option or weren't practical for our family. But people just wonder, but how would I get there? How do I get to that idea of being able to live life on my terms, being able to have some flexibility? And the choices that we've made leading up to this point have led us to being where we're at, right? Whether those are good choices or bad choices. So I think people are open to this idea of being able to have this flexibility and maybe being able to unlock some of these dreams, but how the heck do we do it? How do we get there? And that's what I love about this company is we have a very simple system in place that I think fills in a lot of those questions and a lot of those gaps for you guys. And really, there's only two different ways that people even make money. 95% of people earn linear income. It's simply put, you trade time for money, right? You go to work, you come home, you get paid, period, right? It's what they teach in school, unfortunately. And so it's kind of what we're all used to. It's what my parents and grandparents and probably would say, well, that seems the more safe option or conventional. But 5% of people have kind of tapped into what we are wanting to share with you guys tonight, which is this idea of leveraged income. And really what this means is we're working smarter, not harder. We're working more strategically using a simple system to where you can actually earn income when you're not even around. And you're really getting paid what you are truly worth based on your skill set, not based on a cap or a lid, based on market and what positions are available without having to move, right? That type of thing. So what I want to go into you guys or talk to you guys about a little bit is about where this company started. So Q Science's CEO is Mark Wilson. He was a former NFL quarterback. He has 2 Super Bowl championship rings under his belt. He retired and he was really just searching for fulfillment. Being retired, having so much success in your life, then playing golf every day. He was like, is this what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life, right? And he found that after talking to a ton of people about what would improve the quality of their life, they came up with 3 main main answers: their health, their children, and their finances. And so he kind of set out to start a company. This company was just founded back in 2012, where it could address every single one of those things to really help people improve the quality of their life. He figured if he was helping other people, that would bring him more fulfillment, right? That is where Jake Spencer came into play. So even though Mark started the company back in 2012, Jake actually just joined the company last year, 2018. He is experienced in this industry, which was huge for me. I think a lot of corporate heads don't know a ton about what it takes to build a business from your home, from your phone, whatever it looks like. And so the fact that he is very successful in this arena and has worked in this industry 15 plus years, very creative, incredible mentorship, and being able to work with him directly because of the timing component with everyone that's joining right now as a founding member of the company has been huge. And because it's such even though the products have been around for a long time, it's such a beginning stages opportunity really because of Jake. He came into the picture January of last year. He wrote and released the current compensation plan we have now. Since then, the company's gone up 400+%. There's zero signs of us slowing down anytime soon. You can find us on the charts as number 12 in the world of all companies with the fastest growth right now. We're up 150% projected just this year. So really incredible stuff. I'm glad to have such incredible mentorship with integrity. These gentlemen are really top notch in this space specifically. So let's talk a little bit about the products. Let's get into the fun part. So these are kind of the products that everyone needs. So what I love is that we have some science backing our products because of Dr. Stephen Kimberly. So our CEO hired this MD. He's a naturopath as well. He's been in practice 38 years. He used to be the senior editor at WebMD. And he got pulled away by Mr. Mark Wilson, and they partnered together. So he's our chief science officer. He formulates all of our products. So this is our go-to box for anyone to start with that's just looking to improve their overall health. Okay. Our QMax Premium is our multivitamin. Everyone thinks that they should, or everyone doesn't think that they should be on a multivitamin, but I'm telling you, no matter how healthy you're eating, I'm learning there's more and more research out there that our soil's just not what it used to be, and it's so depleted of nutrients. You've got to have something. But to take our multivitamin and really kick it up a notch with a ton of minerals that are all processed in a great way for your body to register it better. And then I've seen 33 plus pages of scientific studies that were done at Harvard. We didn't pay for these studies on kind of the base ingredient deck that our whole multivitamin was started with. And it's so cool to see these studies, how they impact mental health. There's all this research out there about even just certain micronutrients and minerals affecting ADD, ADHD, depression, anxiety, OCD, PTSD, stress, anger management, bipolar disorder. I mean, the list goes on and on, you guys. And so to know a multivitamin could help with those kind of things kind of blew my mind. And then we actually evolved our vitamin from there. We added more methylation to make it easier absorbability in the body. So this is just really high quality stuff. This is not what you're going to get in the aisle at Walmart with sugar coated on it that I may or may not use to take chewable Flintstone vitamins. No judgment. I mean, we all start somewhere, right? I love how I say no judgment, like as if I'm judging myself. Anyways, moving on. Then we have 3 other products that come in this box. So Q-Align is all about chronic inflammation. If you've heard anything about inflammation, it's like one of the #1 leading causes to most disease that's out there. And so this is going to help you feel less stiff, less sore, less bloated, but it also has digestive enzymes in it. So really incredible formula. And then we've got the gut health component, a very potent probiotic, and omega as well for heart health and so much more. So like I said, this is like your one-stop shop. Anyone that's looking to just feel better, improve their overall health, mental health, clarity, digestion, et cetera, this is a great place to start, okay? We have a full suite of products though. Like I said, overall health and nutrition we talked about. We have a weight management line. We have that vitamin I told you about that helps with all the mental clarity and health. We have it in powder form. So I love that for my 4-year-old. Just scoop it up, berries and banana flavor. I can make him a smoothie or something to get him all those nutrients. We even have supplement sprays. So if you don't love swallowing pills, like we've got the powder form, but we even have spray vitamins. You spray them under your tongue. It's got direct access into your bloodstream that way, so they're actually even more easily absorbed by the body. And they just taste like spearmint. So really cool, easy. My 4-year-old loves those too. We have something to help regulate with hormones. Like if you're a woman, holler at me. Like Like, I'm sorry, but apparently hormones don't go away. They just get worse. And then you have a baby and you don't know what your mind is thinking. And then menopause and hot flashes and all the things. So even if you're just a teenager starting with some hormonal acne, this product helps just regulate all of it. It even has some antidepressant herbs in it. So it's really cool because you're going to see a lot with our products that they all kind of have this interchangeable focus on mental health. And then we even have some healthy energy drink options. It's got my husband completely off of Red Bulls and stuff like that. So I love that we have those options as well. So we have a product combo right now that is focused on in our weight management line that I wanted to tell you guys about. But what I love about this product line is that it's not a magic pill. We do not promote any sort of magic pill that you can take while you're eating, crappy and sitting on your couch being lazy, and then somehow you get skinny. Like, I don't know how people manage to advertise things like that, but that's not us. We have a product that really just help. They help with the transition, if you will, just for overall health. So Q Trim, it's going to regulate your blood sugar. It helps people because it's regulating your blood sugar. You're not spiking all over the place. It helps to manage some of your appetite cravings. It helps to speed up or regulate your metabolism. It slows your body down from absorbing too many excess carbs. Love this product. People are seeing huge results just in a couple of weeks. And then that Align product I told you about that helps with inflammation. It's got herbs, enzymes. So it's helping with discomfort and pain. And when you pair those together for overall health and also helping to fix some of those behaviors, if you're like a habitual eater, this has helped me to just recognize those natural hunger cues. So that's been a huge win for me. But what I love about it is that it's not just diet pill, right? Not just some sort of program that you pop into. We have a ton of support. So there's at-home workouts, a full restaurant guide, meal plans, recipes, a whole community, and it's easy. It's all on our QFit website, and it's all put together by Amy Robinson, who's our corporate nutrition and health coach. And so again, I just love that we have products that will help, but we recognize that to be at optimal health, you need a full lifestyle change and transformation. There's some mental component that comes to that. So we want you to have support. There is a contest going on right now where they're giving away $25,000 next month. So, I mean, that also doesn't hurt anybody. But let's talk a little bit about the products that everybody's talking about right now, kind of the hot topic right now in the space, full spectrum hemp. So if you have been living under a rock, I will tell you that every publication out there is projecting that this industry is about to explode faster than any other industry really ever has. The industry is at about 1 billion worldwide right now. They're expecting it to be 22 billion here just the next couple of years, over 50 billion in the next decade. So to have a product line that is really exceptional in this space, with a whole product suite in our hemp arena, and the quality is really there, I think is key from a timing component, because these are products that people are hearing about and educating themselves on, but they also work extremely fast. But in my opinion, I don't want to have to be the expert or a doctor. Documentation beats conversation any day of the week. So we are an industry leader in this space, but it's because we're very picky about the ingredients, and we have white papers to prove the absorbability of our products in the bloodstream, because we have a really unique technology. So write this down: BioAbsorb technology that we use. No one else has access to this, and it really just helps the product quickly absorb into the bloodstream because it's water soluble, and it also is testing about 14 times more potent than just like plain CBD oil on its own. There's no side effects. So no, just to kind of clear any misconception, no, it's not marijuana. Sorry for those of you that were hoping it was. Just kidding. But no, different plant, same family, different plant. And it tastes really good. I mean, that's important. It needs to be easy, needs to benefit everything. And so we grow it in the US, and we control everything from the seed to the soil to oil. It's all us. And so we're really able to make sure that we have the integrity there. This is where people start with our hemp line. So if you're wanting to start with full spectrum hemp, you're not sure where, here's the best combo for you. We have our Q-Fuse hemp oil. It's just a sublingual oil. You put it under your tongue, count to 10, swallow it. And then we have our Excel cream. So the oil comes in cinnamon, berry, mocha, and also an unflavored. Our unflavored oil is labeled for pets. So it's human grade. You can take it, but it's great for all animals. And then the cream actually helps, in addition to the pain and healing benefits that come with hemp, it also fights inflammation. It has that nice cooling effect. And then really quickly before we go on, I just want to introduce you guys really fast to a friend of mine, Risse. I'm going to bring her on here really quickly because she has a quick story that she wants to share specifically about hemp. Maybe some other thing. There you are. Okay, I'm going to unmute you. Go ahead.
Hi. So yeah, thank you for having me on. My name again is Risse. I'm outside. I've been playing outdoors with my kids all day. I don't know why in Texas when it's 100 degrees outside, that's when everyone wants to play outside, but they do. So I'm sorry if it's a little windy and loud, but it's been fun hanging out with my family. And that's actually what I wanted to tell you guys about is I am being blown away by this one product that I'm using with my son. And some of you might know me or know my story about my son Ezra, and the hemp oil has like transformed him into, I think, the kid that he always was, but he was always feeling out of control. And in his words, he would say, I just feel like I'm out of control of my emotions. So when we started him on the Q Fuse, he loves the cinnamon flavor. It's his favorite. He asks for it daily. It literally transformed him. I mean, to where his kindergarten teacher was like, whatever you're doing, please keep it up. Because I tell people all the time the story because I think it's hilarious, but it's also kind of sad how it used to be, that she was like, now for the first time this whole school year, because I started him around Christmas time in the middle of his kindergarten year, for the first time in the school year, he's compassionate with other kids. He is able to focus on his work and stay on task, and he hasn't thrown a chair in weeks. And I always feel like that's, I mean, I can look back and laugh at it now. Of course, when she said that to me, I was like bawling because just I know what he had been going through, and I know how lost he had felt. Even just as a 5-6-year-old, he was expressing to me like, I don't know why I'm angry, Mom, or I don't know why I'm so sad. And then it was really sweet. I had some friends over one night, and I had put the kids to bed early. And Ezzy came down the stairs. We call him Ezra. He came down the stairs with his big brother, with his arm around his brother. And he was like, Mom, Eli needs some hemp oil. He had a nightmare. And I just know if you give him hemp oil, he'll be able to go right back to sleep. And sure enough, Eli was like, yeah, can I have some? And so for my 6-year-old, to feel the results of being back in control of his emotions and being able to manage himself through his day, and then so much so to recommend it for his brother, I was like, I mean, honestly, it's been a game changer for our family. And now, of course, all 4 of my little boys take the hemp oil and our multivitamin, the one that Kristen was mentioning comes in a powdered form. It's just been insane for us. So I can't say enough good things about how transformational that full spectrum hemp oil has been for us.
I love
That's
it.
pretty much all. Yeah.
Yay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know I get asked a lot from people, what's safe for kiddos, what's not, that sort of thing. So I'm so glad she was able to share that with us. And what's cool is we have a full suite of products specifically in our hemp arena. I mentioned the oil and the creams, but we have infused protein, that's really high quality protein, whey and vegan options. We have roller balls that have organically sourced essential oils in them. So really high quality. I just realized, I don't know for sure if you guys can see me again. I clicked it again. Can you guys see this okay? Okay, cool. But we even have one for sleep, specifically for sleep. I think when when her boys took it, this wasn't even out yet. So the hemp oil has a calming effect. We have one for sleep specifically. We have the one for animals I mentioned to you, which is so great for animals, anxiety, recovery, fast recovery, pain, etc. And we do have a cream option that doesn't have that cooling effect if you don't like that kind of tingle too. So there really is something for everyone. And that was what was important to me. Is my 4-year-old going to be able to take it, but also my dad, animals, like anybody around me, I want it to be safe for them, right? Okay, so really it's just a matter of where you see yourself. You can go the customer route, you still get wholesale pricing, whole community of support. There's even a referral program where you can very easily get your products paid for, or you can go the ambassador route. You know, if you've been thinking of people that you know in your life that you think could benefit from these products, that's when I would tell you to consider this option. It's $80 for the whole year. So we have a very genuine approach. We don't want you spamming your friends and pushing sales on them. I hear from people all the time, like, I'm not a salesperson. And I'm like, oh, thank God, please don't sell here. Because we just have a different approach and a system that's really simple. We have support page, like we mentioned. We have a ton of business tools for you, from a website to a free app you can work your business from. And when you partner with us, we onboard you just like any other job, get you the training that you need, and really lock arms with you, because it needs to be simple if it's going to be just a side gig where you use your kind of non-productive time. But before I finish out, I wanted to quickly just share a couple of the ways that we do pay through our compensation plan. It's very simple. You can make commission just through customers that purchase from you. You can make commission off of a whole organization if you have people that want to partner with you on the business side. That's how we go through the ranks. We have rank bonuses that you can earn as you hit certain ranks. But my favorite way I wanted to quickly touch on and just introduce you guys to one more friend of mine is our financial freedom movement. I have a lot of people that want to make money, but they also want to learn how to manage it. And through our financial freedom movement, you get free financial coaching on day one, and they walk you through things like repairing your credit, tax benefits, helping you learn taxes, how to manage things well, retirement, savings plans, anything like that. And you don't have to hit a certain rank or make the company money to even gain access to that. And even cooler, when you hit a certain point in the company, instead of getting like a free car bonus or something like that towards a depreciating asset, they actually put money toward your debt or toward a retirement account of your choice. So I am going to quickly just introduce you to my friend Brittany, and then we're going to wrap up for the night. Let me find her here. Okay, Brittany, I think I see you. I'm going to unmute her. She just had her first free financial call, so I'm going to unmute her. Okay, girl, go for it. Tell us about it.
Hi. So the first thing that I can say is that it was so professional, yet so personal. Like, I texted a phone number to schedule my meeting, which was, that was it for me, because who wants to talk on the phone? And then she set it up, what time was appropriate for me, and called me. Like, she called me and we just started to chat like it was just like we had known each other. I was so excited just to hear the financial freedom coaching just in general with the company, and how not only how serious they take the products and everything else, that the financial freedom was so important to them. And once you hit a certain rank, you can get something paid for. Like, that for me was like it. After my first call, I like kind of had an expectation, and she blew it out of the water. Like, we went over all of my finances, my goals to be debt free in the next couple of years, what I can do to also save while I'm trying to be debt free, because we also have goals of getting a house. I just had my daughter last year, so we have kind of a whirlwind of everything going on, and she kind of just took me through different steps that I can take even in the next couple of weeks, because by the time I was done with the call, we scheduled another one, and I didn't even think I was going to get another one. Like, I was excited to have one coaching call with her, and I like went in with notes and ready to ask lots of questions. And she's like, all right, so when can we follow up? Like, can we make this like a bi-weekly thing? Should we do it monthly? And I was just so excited, like so pumped, because I kind of tackled my debt and like our bills and everything just like at my own little rate. Like I said, I go after it, but there's not really a rhyme or reason. I just kind of go after it. So she's like, all right, let's like figure this out step by step. And she is doing research for me so I can get my husband life insurance. She like in 2 weeks when we have another call, she's coming back so I can figure out what's going to work best for us, for me to roll over my 401k, like just so much more than I expected. We went over tax stuff, changes my husband might be able to make to like his tax forms to take advantage of the taxes throughout the year and not to just get a big return at the end of the year. Like,
Wow.
I felt like I was talking to somebody that was just a friend, and we were able to like bounce ideas off of each other and not feel intimidated by like a financial advisor. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain that.
I love it. Awesome. I completely agree. I appreciate you, Brittany, first of all, for being willing to share that with us. I agree. I think it's the coolest part for me was that so many people think they have to earn it or that it's one special call for quote free, but it's not. I mean, you have this person. I know somebody that literally called their financial coach that I'm going to buy a new car. When I get, presented with the percentages and the loan and all of that, can I call you and make sure it's legit? And so she literally got her on the phone just to talk through that. And she has a whole team, Spanish speaking, that sort of thing as well. So it's just really cool. So I'm so glad. I know Brittany just recently partnered with our organization, and I know that was a big benefit for her and a reason why she wanted to. And so the fact that she was able to have her call that quick, even before your products came in, I think they came in the next day. Another reason why we just love this company and that they really want to help people build a long-term financial wealth for their family. So I am not going to go over the entire compensation plan. This is the chart. Definitely partner with the person that invited you tonight to dig in a little bit more about what the income potential is. I love that I have people earning a couple $100 extra a month. I have people earning $1,700, $4,000, all the way up to six-figure mark on a yearly basis, just because it matches your efforts and there's so much potential, and really timing is important. There's so much coming in the future. We have a skincare line coming next month. It's actually infused with our hemp, and we even have a first-to-market technology where it blocks the blue light from damaging your skin from your technology. So your computer, I'm sure you guys can see the kind of bluish light on my skin right now from my screen. In fact, I have really cute blue blocker glasses that I should have been wearing. My friend, she sells them. But anyway, you can put in the chat how to get in touch with you, Candace, if you're on here, because it's amazing how much it's helped with my vision and like not having headaches and stuff while taking it. But how cool that the skincare would do the same thing. We have a ton of savings. And so timing is really important. And I think at the end of the day, you just have to make a decision that's best for you. But I love that we have a 30-day money-back guarantee in case the products you feel like don't meet your expectations. I will say we have very, very little people that ever return because the products really do work. But we back it with that guarantee, which I know helps, again, from keeping you guys financially healthy. So thank you guys so much for hopping on. I really encourage you to be skeptical, to ask all the questions that you can come up with to the friend that invited you tonight. I think it's important to do research, to be skeptical, and to ask the tough questions. I'm happy to talk to you one-on-one if you want to dig in a little bit more in depth as to what it looks like day to day and what the income potential is. I'm happy to do that. So thank you guys for hopping on. I appreciate you guys setting time apart for us. Talk to you guys soon. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.